What's up, everybody? This is the Professor. You're watching 2K TV.
Welcome to this special summer edition of NBA 2K TV. I'm Chris Manning here at the 2K Studios.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. The blue line making its way out of the station. Our setting tonight, Boston, Massachusetts. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline, courtside, David Aldridge. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Taking a look at Boston. They've been in peak form as we've watched them play some tremendous basketball with an eye toward the postseason.
And you know, for the Celtics, they had a few critics coming into the season, and now I don't think they have any. This is a club ready to not only make a deep run, but possibly win it all.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
So with Johnson on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. They've got Robinson. Drexler is out there with Hicks. Then it's Walton. And it's Rice in at the 3. And for the Celtics, they've got Maravich. Kevin McHale out there with Bird. And it's Cowens in at the 5 spot. Now, here is Maravich. Coming off a solid outing against Indiana. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Here's Walton. Over Cowens. And he overshot that one, missing. Here's Kuzi. Outside, Maravich. Passes it to McHale. Here's Kuzi from about 16. No good from Maravich. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a loss to the Rockets.
And defensively in that one, they needed to come up with big stops to quiet that crowd, and that's obviously easier said than done.
And I'll tell you this, it looked like they wanted to get out of town as quickly as possible. The problem is their defense went with them.
Always feels good getting that first one in the bank.
And will that get him rolling? Will it get his team rolling? This should be an interesting night.
Here's Cowens. He's coming off a 13-point game against Indiana. Portland grabs the miss. Last time they met was in Portland this season.
Yeah, they put the defense on them. Aggressive, intimidating. They blocked a lot of shots in that one.
It was obvious. They pressured that team from the outset every trip down the floor. That will wear an opponent down over time.
So it's the Celtics now. The Blazers getting the bucket. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
The shot's good from Kuzi.
And that's a sense of the IQ of Kuzi right there. He just knows where to be in transition. One of the more intelligent players we have.
Now here's Walton. He had 27 points last game. Rice, no good. Maravich against Drexler. Maravich, good.
And that's his strongest trait, the unselfishness from Kuzi. Fantastic at realizing when one of his guys has an opportunity for a clean look.
Here's Drexler. 20 points for him last game against Houston. Pass to Walton. Here's Rice. Shot clock at 6. Knocked away. Maravich against Drexler. Bird. And it's Bird with the jam.
And Maravich is such a great scorer. All eyes are on him, but his eyes are on his teammates. A tremendous dual threat.
Here's Hicks. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And guys, remember, remarkable passing the ball as well. He racked up a number of good assists.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Bird can't hit. Portland leading. And another turnover here by Portland. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for him.
And if you look at his numbers from an analytics standpoint, the first thing you'll see is that his true shooting percentage is on the rise. This month he's been a far more efficient scorer than he was earlier in the season.
Here's Kuzi. He had 19 points in the win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
Now here's Bird. Into the lane and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
I think he's got to settle down because right now it feels like he's rushing, like he's forcing some shots. This quarter he has been completely bothered.
Here's Hicks. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game. The rebound by the Celtics. They defeated Indiana in their last game.
Yeah, they were able to maintain focus in a hostile environment, and that led to taking shots that made sense.
Well, I'm sure they're still enjoying that one. You love going into a tough building, tough place to play, and shooting the lights out. Nothing like silencing the crowd.
And here is Walton. Following Larry Bird's three. Rice, no good.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
To the left side wing. Bird, the pass to Maravich. McNeil. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Robinson.
And Greg, at this point in the year, if your system overall doesn't seem to be working, how much can you really change before the offseason?
Well, usually a system change would come with a coaching change, but sometimes it's not the system, and sometimes you just need a different voice. And keep in mind, you also have to evaluate that roster and find out if the players on that roster are a good match for the system.
And McHale drops them both.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throw.
On the wing, Drexler. Fires for three. Drills it from outside.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
Maravich the pass to Bird. Over Walton. And Bird with the basket on the assist by Maravich. Maravich has got his third assist on the night. There's the dish to Drexler. Tries again. Good. Drexler's got 5 points so far.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now.
Here's Kuzi. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Shot clock at 5 to the inside. The shot's good from Cowan.
Cowan is a physical player. He seems to welcome any challenge that D throws at him. Remarkable at scoring, even while getting knocked around.
Here's Rice. Last game out, he had 14. Pass to Drexler. He kicks to Rice from deep. And another three for Portland.
And that's why Rice is in the discussion of the great three-point shooters of all time. Terrific touch from deep. That man can fill it up.
Maravich. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. Both teams deciding to change it up. Here's Petrie, covered by Miller. Petrie no good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Inside. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Here's Hicks. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Great open look there. And the Celtics lead by 1.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And the rebound goes to McHale. For Boston, they've gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Now it's a 4-point Celtic lead.
Yeah, and how about Pierce there? Immediately squares himself up from outside. Always prepared to rise and fire.
Here's Hicks. He has 5. Here's Walton. The pass to Hicks. Launches a 3, and another 3 for Portland.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Miller outside. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's Hicks. 8 points for him. Here's Walton. Lays it up off the glass. Walton's got 6.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Passes it to Hicks. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
So the Celtics called timeout. They're first.
Substitution.
to Pierce. Nash kicks to Havlicek. Miller, the pass to Pierce. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Cummings. Portland's gone 4 of 6 from long range here early on. And stolen by Russell. Miller against Cummings. Feeds it to Nash. And he banks in the layup. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for Boston.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnover.
There's something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Here's Petrie. Steve Nash making his last shot. Second chance shot. Cummings' shot is good. Cummings got it all tied up now for the Trailblazers.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
2 minutes.
And here's Miller outside. Cummings grabs the board. Trailblazers shooting quite well in these early minutes, 55%. Here's Hicks, defended by Nash. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Violation. Celtic ball.
The Celtics shooting 56% in this first quarter. An outstanding start for this offense. A fader. That one no good. And it's Portland the other way. Cummings passes to Hicks. Back to Cummings. 1:12 left to play here in the first. 6 to shoot. Portland needs to get off a shot. Lets it go from 14. Again, the Trailblazers score.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Now, here's Nash. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. And he lays it straight in.
Hey guys, there are 2 types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Nash outside. Outside, Pierce. Russell trying to free himself up, and Pierce gets it to go on the assist by Nash. Here's Hicks. 12 points for him. The feed to Cummings. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. An almost entirely new group here for Portland. McHale outside. Miller outside. Bird outside. Over Rice. Russell trying to free himself up, and the shot falls short this time. We've got Bird. Russell is out there with McHale. Then it's Miller, and it's Kuzi in at the 1 spot. That's the Boston 5. Here's Hicks. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. And Jay gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Pass to Kuzi. And Bill Russell slams it in.
And this is the problem. The length, the timing. Russell, one of the very best at corralling misses and turning them into points.
Here's Hicks. 12 points for him. And here's Drexler to the wing right side. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. 14 points for Jay.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target.
Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Drexler outside. Just 5 on the clock. And Walton kicks to Rice. Offensive rebound.
Well, it hasn't been the most game for this guy, but their team is fortunate to still be out in front.
Here's Kuzi. The teardrop falls in. Kuzi's got 4 points in the quarter.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Now here's Drexler. 7 points in the game.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
And it's Miller penetrating. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
1:31 left in the first half of the game. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. Now the pass to Bird. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
That's number 2 for him from long range in the quarter. His 3rd overall.
Portland's gone 6 of 10 from three-point range, up over 50% for the ball game. Here's Hicks. He's got 17. Down low. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Well, use the pick and going right to the cup. I love the aggressiveness.
Here's Kuzi. 6 points for him. Now McHale. That one wide left. Trailblazers leading by 6. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Here's Hicks. Drives to the hoop. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And so it's Portland holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Pop, how did you keep their offense down in the second quarter?
I thought they missed a couple of shots. They missed some easy shots. So they helped us a great deal. So we were pretty fortunate that quarter.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second. half momentarily.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. The first quarter for the Trailblazers was fairly even, and they kept it close, trailing by, at the most, 4 points. After a solid second quarter, they've built their lead to 8 at halftime. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers will play?
Their efforts in the paint have really paid dividends. It's been a focal point for them. Not so much for them. That's been the difference in the game.
And over to Kenny. What did you think about Boston?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
Trailblazers leading by 8. Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. On the floor for Portland, we've got Hicks. He's out there with Drexler, and it's Walton in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Cliff Robinson.
Here's Hicks. Drexler outside. 5 to shoot. Maravich with the steal. And pushing it up. Here's Boston. Cousy with the bucket.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
Now here's Drexler. Passes it to Hicks. Wide open. And he hits the jump shot. Hicks has got 21 in the game.
What a great shooting performance. His percentage is outstanding.
Pass to Bird. A rebound by Walton. Walton's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. There's the drive. Shot's good by Hicks.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Celtics trail by 10. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
From 12 feet out. And that one hits back iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Cousy. He feeds it to McHale. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense.
Here's Hicks. He's got 23. To the middle. And Walton throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. Now, here's Bird. 13 points in the game. Here's Maravich driving to the basket. Drexler with the defensive effort. Trailblazers leading by 10. Here's Walton. Finished off the break. Walton's got 4 points this quarter.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
It's t-shirt time.
Paul Pierce is checked in for Bird. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. To the paint. Here's Kuzi. That falls. Nice feed that time from Pete Maravich. Maravich has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Here's Petrie. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game. Count the basket. Walton's got the lead up to 12 now for Portland.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Pass to Kuzi. Kicks to McHale. Now here's Pierce. He's got 8.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
And the Celtics making a change here. Nash is checked in.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics, Steve Nash.
We have got to see that sensational mobile 1 block again.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
McHale outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Stolen by Robinson. And there's the pass to Petrie. Here's Hicks, defended by Nash. Shot's good by Hicks. Hicks has got 25 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Nash, the pass to Maravich. Portland grabs the miss.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
That bucket in no time at all. Price has got 9.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Feeds to Maravich. And that time, also a missed shot.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's Hicks. He's got 25. Back to Walton. Maravich with the steal. Passes to Nash. Back to Maravich. Sweet little floater. Maravich just got his second bucket.
Oh, that's a nice play. You've got to read the situation and go to your floater game when necessary.
Maravich with the steal. Inside. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Here's Hicks. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Pierce. Here's Collins. Second shot opportunity. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Cliff Robinson. That's his 5th personal foul. Second team foul.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Trailblazers.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
Yeah, something else that stands out tonight is how many assists they have.
The first free throw is good. Russell, he's checked in for the... Trailblazers leading by 10. Bird out there with Kevin McHale. Then it's Russell. Then there's Maravich. And it's Kuzi in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Now, here is Robinson. 6 on the shot clock. He kicks it to Rice. No good from outside. Celtics shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. Bird, good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over. Here's Hicks.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Hicks. He's guarded by McHale. From the baseline. Rebounded by McHale. McHale's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Driving in. And the slam dunk by Russell.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
And Walton kicks to Rice. Pass to Drexler. Shoots over Maravich. And there's Clyde Drexler on the assist from Rice. Rice has got 3 assists in the game. Celtics trail by 8. Cousy passes to Bird. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to go on Bill Walton.
Yeah, in every generation or so, a player comes along who can be considered a true superstar. Folks, that's Larry Bird.
Free throw good. Bird.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Bird hits them both.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
To the middle. Maravich with the steal. The pass to Cousy from downtown. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Puts one in the eye of the defense. First triple of the evening.
Hicks passes to Drexler. Here's Rice. That's good, and Walton with the assist. Walton's got 4 assists now tonight.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Now here's Bird. Pass to Maravich. And there's the drive, and the layup is good.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Pass to Drexler. Shoots from 14. That one a little long. Celtics trail by 4. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Cousy passes to McHale. Here's Cousy. Drexler defending. Cousy can't hit.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Hicks kicks to Rice. Shoots over Bird. Will not go. This is off the front iron. The Celtics have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the 4th quarter so far. Pass to Cousy. Here's Russell. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. 17 points was their biggest margin. Here's Hicks. That shot off. Great D that time from Bird. He takes it in. And the slam dunk by Russell.
Well, and it took a terrific effort at both ends to sustain this run.
They found their composure on both ends of the floor, and that is what triggered this run.
Here's Hicks. Down low, Walton. And Walton throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now, here is Russell over Walton. And Walton sends it back.
And how about the anticipation and timing? You know, we talk about Walton's offense. How about the defense, though, he provides for this team? And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
McHale outside. The pass to Bird. Here's Russell. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
Wow, he looks like a completely different player in this half. He's found his rhythm.
Drexler outside. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
3-second violation. Boston ball.
Maravich against Drexler. Maravich with it. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Robinson's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Celtics trail by 6. To the inside. Maravich, good. Maravich has got 4 points now in the quarter.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Here's Hicks. Clock at 6. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Trailblazers lead by 6. Here's Kuzic. Passes to Bird. Russell trying to free himself up. And Bird gets it to go on the assist by McHale.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
And this is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Here's Rice. Pass to Walton. Over Kuzic. Here's Rice. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Here's Kuzic. To the paint. Here's Russell. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
It's really been a tale of 2 halves, guys. A slow start, but this quarter, he has really been the man.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
Every timeout, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's just been crushing it from the field tonight, Kevin. Whether it's been on open looks or with the guy draped all over him, he just hadn't missed much. With his percentage in the sky-high range, they've had no choice but to make him their #1 option on every trip.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. He said, this is where mistakes can kill us. This is where mistakes can turn this thing completely around. Protect the basketball and make the simple play. In other words, guys, no hero ball right now.
All right, David, thanks.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
For 3, Maravich. And again, Boston with the triple.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot. Hot.
Pass to Walton. They get a hand on it. And they're running. And here's Drexler. Driving inside. And the dunk by Drexler.
A high flyer, yet it's seemingly effortless in terms of how he just swoops in to the basket. Clyde the glide in full effect.
Here's Kuzic. Portland making their last shot. And it's Bird missing.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Here's Hicks. To the middle. Here's Walton. Banked in off the glass.
Walton.
And now an 8-point Portland lead.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
Russell kicks to Maravich. Bird left side. This one for three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Walton's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
At the line for the Trailblazers. At the line for 2.
Shoot 2.
And the first one drops. The Celtics making a switch here. So he gets them both. Celtics trail by 10. And he's going up for the alley-oop. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And you got to love Kuzi's ability to really create opportunities for his teammates. Just a pure point guard with superior passing skill.
Here's Hicks. Inside. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Such a wide open look. Rice has got 20 points.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor, and these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. Here's Kuzi to the middle, deflects the pass. And out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Portland leading by 11. Now Drexler. Dishes it to Walton. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Walton's got 12 points in just the second half.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now, here is Maravich. Over Drexler. No good for Maravich. Kicks it out to Drexler. There's a minute 34 left to play in the final quarter. That shot missing. Down low. McHale passes to Kuzi. To the paint. Here's Bird. And the layup's good off the glass. Bird's got 23.
Well, get it inside to a quality scorer and let this guy do his thing.
.114 left in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Robinson. Kicks to Rice. Just 5 to shoot. And the pass to Walton. Over Collins. And it's Walton missing. Austin's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Kuzi can't hit.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Takes it inside. Boston shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
His first personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for Portland. Taking 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So Boston ends up going with a new group. And so he hits both. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Sharman, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, he needs to take a lot more shots. He's been efficient, trying to get his teammates involved, but it's time for him to step up.
Sabonis kicks to Hicks. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
Blazers substitute.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding effort all the way around.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long, everyone.